Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to the final video on Battle Royale. This is the last one, I promise. I've been trying out, and there hasn't been a lot of mods recently, and this one has been an absolutely fantastic mod. It soared into popularity. It was insane. I think I actually got my video, the first one, out before it really got popular, but the modern day one was definitely well after it smashed popularity. I think it's got like 10,000 downloads already, which is insane. That's quite a lot. But it's an awesome mod, and it's compatible with so much. Kaiserreich as well here, which we are now going to play and see who comes out on top. So far we've had Germany, so we've had a European nation. We have had Russia come out on top on the very first one, and we had China in modern day. So we've had a European, a Asian, and a trans European Asian kind of country, because Russia's capital, even here, is in Europe. However, a vast majority of its land is actually not in Europe. So it's basically 1 for 1, or even 2 for 2, you could say, in a way. And Russia just doesn't count. So let's see if who comes out on top to take that final point to be the final victor. And if it's Russia again, I swear I'm going to be ticked off. But let's start it off here. So we are going to go with it here. And we are going to, of course, speed it up. There we go. My plus thing was not working for some reason. And we are going to get a whole crap ton of wars. So with Kaiserreich, of course, Germany is quite strong. France, though, as well, is quite strong, although it's communist. Britain is also a powerhouse, though Britain in this mod has done almost nothing in all of them. They've kind of just been complacent. I do believe the modern day one was the one where they invaded Spain, or was that the Great War one? Oh, fuck, I don't even remember. Anyway, they really only did stuff on one of them, and they invaded Spain, and then got their ass kicked by the Chinese in the very end to get kicked out again. But the Chinese never invaded Britain itself. They weren't ever able to. I actually kept playing to see if the Chinese would take Britain out or attack the, I think it was the Mexicans in that one. But they never did. They never were able to successfully land. So pretty much the continents are separated. It's who is going to be the reigning champion on each large continent. So North, South, Central America, and who's going to be the European, African, Asian kind of guy. Oceania has no chance. I'm very sorry, Austria, but you don't have a chance. Even though this time around they are joined up with New Zealand, that they really don't have much of a shot. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We have the Ottoman Empire, of course, here, and a lot of different nations. Austrian Empire is a thing. They're actually quite powerful. The Serbians here are getting surrounded by quite a few nations. Oh my goodness. We've got Iron Guard, Romania, who is quite the tough nation, but I'm not sure whether if they go to war with the Bulgarians that they'll be able to really stand up. Hungary is quite meaty, but they don't have too many troops to start off with, I don't think, but I should check that out. So yeah, this is the final Battle Royale video that I'll do, at least for now. We might come back to it later on just for some filler stuff and try out stuff like, what is it, Red Army? Pardon me, my goodness. Red Army, Road to 56, and its counterpart, Road to 57, MD4, and there's multiple other mods that this is compatible with. I'd love to see it compatible with Strategic Regions Countries, which is an awesome mod. He changed the name of it recently as well, but that would be cool to see this mod and that mod combined. I should try it out and see if they do work together, but I'm not totally sure if they do or not. I haven't tried them yet. For Battle Royale, for stuff I haven't played, I do know that it does work with Red Army. It does work with Road 56 and 57. It seems to work with pretty much anything that doesn't add a new nation. You know, besides those mods. Of course, it works with Great War, works with Modern Day, works with the base game, of course, all the DLC. I have no DLC, I don't think, when I did the, yeah, I don't have any, didn't have the DLC when I was doing the original video to it. It was the base game, so yeah, that's all that I know that it works with 100% for sure. I'd really like it to work with the randomizer, so random nation thing where they randomize where nations are. So you could have, like, you know, Britain in Wallonia, for example. That would be cool to see it working with that. I don't think it's possible, though, because the random placement mod is unstable enough as it is, so I don't think this mod would do very well with it. Plus, nobody starts with units, too. That's why it would be interesting, right? Because nobody starts with any units, so as soon as somebody gets a unit, they're going to start to invade, so I'm kind of curious to see how that would play out, but we'll probably never know. Probably never know. But strategic regions as country would be a very, very good one to have done, because there's no all-powerful superpowers, so it could be anybody that comes out on top. Because Russia's split up, Germany's split up, Chinese is split up even more than it already is, America's all fucked. You know, it would be interesting to see who would actually win with that mod, especially, but we'll have to see whether that's compatible in the future or not. France is not doing very well against the Germans here. I'm surprised the Germans have gone after France so quickly. I figured they would have gone after the Austrians, Hungary, or Poland first. Or even the Swedes. I'm actually genuinely very surprised that they're going after the French this early on. Paris has already fallen to the Germans. The Germans, if they are able to take France and dominate Europe, could have a pretty darn good chance against the Russians, who are very powerful in this mod as well. Of course, the Germans, the Kaiserreich is meant for Germany. Yeah. Oh, they lost Brussels. So, where are they going to move their capital to now? What is their... Okay, they're not even that close to... Wait a minute, what? It's Republic of... and the Helvetic Commune? Is that Greece? No, that is not Greece. Where is the Helvetic Commune? Where the heck is that? I know where Belgium probably is now. Oh no, they're dead. They're dead. Haiti just took Dominican Republic. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, the Italian Civil War is over. So the Italian Federation now exists. Are they at war with the French as well? They are. So they're actually going to get a little chunk of land as well. I wonder how much. I'm not sure how long they've been at war. I don't think it's been very long. It's only been a few minutes. Oh, okay. Flanders, Wallonia here. Oh, no, that's not Belgium, though. What the hell? What's... Oh, Don Cuban's gone. Coming to France. Who the hell are these guys? And where the hell are they at? Oh, Poland's fucked. Serbia just got its ass kicked. Helvetic Commune. I don't even know where that is. I honestly don't even know where that actually is, and I feel bad. So I feel like I should. And somebody in the comments is gonna yell at me. They'll be like, "It's right fucking there. Haven't you played Kaiserreich before?" Yes, but not that much. They might actually already be gone. Helvetic Commune. They might already be dead. That might be not why they're not joining. Iron Guard Romania is not really pushing against Poland. Poland has one troop in here, but they have they have the upper hand. They don't really have any units, though. It's a problem. They really don't. Their units are kind of stuck in here. And looks like former Montenegro, the looks of it, or at least, yeah, Podorokia, yeah. Wow. So they're pretty fucked, actually, if they get attacked. I don't think Poland is in a position to actually do much, though. Ruthenia here is giving them the one around, and they're winning. So I feel bad for Poland. They don't have that many units. They have some, but not enough to fight a two-front war, at least. Where has France put its capital? In Brest, and that's probably their last fallback point, unless they manage to keep on to Bordeaux. Possibly Marseille, or Marseille, however you pronounce that, but I think Brest will be it for them. If they lose Brest, they're done. Who are the Russians going after? Mongolia, who is pushing... What? Mongolia looks fatter than it should. Oh, Tibet got annexed by the Maklik, yo. It's, that fucking name. Yeah, but that's interesting. You got the Indians are all split up. Of course, you have Dominion of India and the Princely Federation. Princely Federation is quite strong, actually. They're probably winning this war. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're definitely winning this war. You've got... China is not united here, which is going to probably do them a lot of bad in the future here. Are these guys even winning? No. The Japanese are actually winning these fights, so that's probably bad for these poor guys. Oh, and they're at war with Mongolia, though. They could take some Mongolian land, but then the Russians could go to war with them, too. Who knows? The poor Mongolians, though, they're just losing on every front against the Russians. Have they lost Ulaanbaatar? I think they have. Where should it be? No, that's not where it should be. It should be in around here somewhere. Or does it just straight up not exist? in this one. I don't really know. I'm not totally sure. I'm not really great with Mongol geography. It's strange that Urga is their capital, unless, you know, like I said, it already fell. That'd be an interesting country to play as sometimes, Mongolia. I tried it in Supreme Ruler, and it doesn't work. It's very, very difficult. Afghanistan is gone, Persia, and looks like India ate it alive. The Persians are now at war with the Turkestan Khanate, who is at war with the Alash autonomy in the north. And are they at war with the Russians? No, so they're only at war. So they're fighting. The Turkish Khanate's going to fight a two-front war here, and I don't think they're going to win it. I think the Persians are a little bit stronger. Even if they have less units, I think they're going to be better equipped units, most likely. Maybe? I don't know. They did just, you know, finish fighting a pretty big war here. Oh, hey, Burma was actually annexed. Nepal's now at war with a neighbor. That could actually do harm to them. So Dominion of India, the British Commune, and Maklik. So that's not good for poor Nepal. They're now at war on every front. They could get a break with the Princely Federation if they take Dominion of India. They may go to war with the Bharatiya. I think that's how you pronounce that commune. And if they do that, then these guys are going to be way too distracted to fight a war with Nepal. So Nepal could focus on Maklik. I don't think they'd win that battle, or win that war, I should say, but they could definitely defend themselves for a period of time. The French are actually still hanging on. The Italians are not pushing as much as they really should be. Like, they are not capitalizing on this very well at all. It's kind of sad. The Germans have made it to the Mediterranean, though. They've cut off the French troops in Marseille. If they can get down in here and cut off Marseille, that port there, that would entirely suffocate these units, and they'd all be dead. So they'll probably be able to do it. I feel so bad for France. Oh my goodness. They were doing so well. They were doing so very well. I know we have exiles at divisions. So Flanders Wallonia is with the German Empire, and the Kingdom of Bohemia is also with the German Empire. That's interesting. That is very interesting that they're kind of buddies. So are they like straight up allies? No, not at all. They just happened to get called in. Bohemia is dead, though, so I'm not really sure how you would call Bohemia in, because they ate Bohemia alive a while ago. I'm also quite surprised that the Austrians have hung on as long as they have. I figured they would have gotten swallowed up by Hungary, but apparently not. Well, I suppose they do have a lot more units than Hungary. Oh, Bulgaria's at war with Romania. That could go well. That could go well for the Bulgarians, but they did get 3 other units trapped in there, which is foolish. Absolutely foolish. Greece got eaten alive. I'm waiting to see who the Germans go to war with next. I have a feeling it's either going to be Flanders Wallonia quickly, and then Sweden, or Sweden first. Could be Poland. Poland's getting kind of smushed here, and they're fairly weak. Oh, the Austrians just went to war with the Poles. That was not part of the thing, I think. I think they actually justified on them, personally. I think they did. India declared war on Persia. Oh, who just died? Oh, Nepal and Bhutan. Bhutan didn't exist, though. They were already dead, I thought. Whatever. Whatever. Now they're at war with Maklik. I don't know how well that's going to go for them. I'm really not sure how that's going to go. What does North America look like right now? America is at war with Mexico and Canada. They're doing nothing, though. They don't have the troops at all. Oh, Mongolia's dead. They don't have the troops to fight it. Like, if the Mexicans really wanted to push into the U.S., they really could. They easily could. Same with the Canadians. Oh, shit. The Syndicalists just took over. I forgot about that. There's a whole bunch of civil wars. Do the Syndicalists even get any units right off the hop, though? Oh, yeah, they do. They get a lot of units. Oh, no, America. Oh, dear. Oh, no. America's fucked. They are so screwed. Oh, they got some units going on. Oh, well. Good luck. That's going to be interesting. Oh, man. Oh, the U.S. just got declared war on by all of them. Ruthenia declared war. Oh, my goodness. Lots of wars here. Poland was just destroyed. France outlasted Poland. The Austrians are going to destroy Ruthenia here, though. They're definitely going to kill them off. Bulgaria is still at war with Romania, who's just refuses to die. Don Kuban unit has actually lasted longer. They've been at war with the Russians for a very long time. They survived a lot longer than I thought they would, to be fair. And now they're at war with the Ukrainians by the looks of it as well, which is definitely not good for them. The Ukrainians are actually quite strong. Well, it's been good. It's been good, Don Kuban Union. Oh, Persia's at war with the Indians now as well. That's not going to be good for them. They already have to go against the Khanate here. German Empire. Yep, okay. The French just capitulated. Wow. Oh, wow. That's pretty intense. They're now at war with... the U.S. and the Mexicans just decided to peace it out. Is that... Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't want to select that. Oh my goodness. The lag is real. Is that because the Mexicans have a civil war? I thought the Mexicans had a civil war. Nope. So the Mexicans took land. That's what happened. So they agreed to taking Texas and the southern states like New Mexico and stuff in accordance with not killing anybody. So the Americans now, if the U.S. itself, the United States, was smart, they would pull every single unit out of here, defend a line here, and let these two fucking kill each other, and then whoever wins that war, attack them, because they're going to be weak. Like, just go after them. You know? You're not at war with the Pacific states anymore, and now you've got Canada invading you from the north. Like, you have enough fucking problems, and you're going to have all of these units get murdered. Like, the Canadians are actually going to end up being quite a strong force, I think. I wouldn't be surprised to see Canada attack the Americans, like, later on, like the other two, the Union and the Confederacy and stuff. Oh my god, lots of wars going on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, get me out of here. So, Central America, we just saw a nation fall. I think it was Colombia. Yes, Colombia is dead. The communist Brazil is now invading Ecuador. Venezuela, what's left of it, is invading... Who is this? The Caribbean Federation. Oh, okay. Alright. So there's no island hopping, possibly, or at least a lot less in Kaiserreich. That's good, because that was annoying. Oh, Georgian something just declared war on somebody. Oh, Georgian Kingdom just declared war on who? Russian Republic. Wait a minute. What? Wait a fucking second. What? Wait a minute. Huh? Hold the fuck on. Who are they at war with here? The Russian Republic. Who has their capital in Tbilisi here? Or is that the Georgians? Oh, that's the Georgians. Oh, okay. So the Russians have just already taken that capital. Okay. I was very confused for a moment. I'm like, why is that capital? Oh shit, hello Soviet Russia. What the fuck? Oh my god, the Soviets are taking over. Except they're not. They're not even at war with the Russians right now. They're at war with these guys. What? Oh, the Soviets capitulated, like, immediately to the Russian Republic. What? What the hell? Even now Tanatuva exists. Who are they at war with, then? Nobody, apparently. Okay. Alright. So Kaiserreich's events still happen, which is freaking hilarious, honestly. That's so good. Oh, man. Why can I not see... Oh, because it's paused. Duh. I'm like, why can't I see anything? Okay. The Japanese are still pushing, although they have some issues with the Joseon Kingdom, which is South Korea. They're winning, and they've invaded Busan here, the port. So it'll only be a matter of time before they capitulate, but that's a bit of a stickler for them, because they've got to worry about taking Korea. Is the capital in South Korea? Is that Seoul there? That is Seoul. Oh, Abyssinia was really... Somalia actually took over Ethiopia. That's actually kind of surprising. Good job, though, Somalia. You're doing your best. Egypt looking quite powerful. Not powerful enough to kill. I assume this is Libya, or at least what's left. Nope, Tripolitania. Okay, the French Republic is at war with them as well. I don't know why the French Republic doesn't just push and take Tobruk. Same with the Egyptians. They could easily kill these guys off right now. I'll never understand the AI in this game. Oh my god, Canada. Oh my god, Canada. Jesus. Oh, hey, finally! I was wondering when that was going to happen. Georgian Kingdom has been fully annexed. The Tanatuva here is not going to last very long. Rip. They don't have any units, and they have none in basic training. They're not going to train a unit in time for the Russians to arrive. That's not going to take very long for the Russians to absolutely eat alive. At least I hope not. I hope the Russians aren't, like, all complacent about it and just kind of sit on their border. Like, just invade the country. Like, walk in. That's all you have to do. Whoever you declare war on next, my guess is probably these guys, possibly Finland. Could be the Alash autonomy. They're not very strong. I don't know who else. But please, for the love of God, just invade Tanatuva. You're an embarrassment to your father. Princely Federation just took Dominion of India. They just fell, so we're down to 2 Indian states who are not at war yet. The Princely Federation is at war with the Persians, though. Hey, Korea just fell. There you go, Japan. Now, I was going to say redistribute those guys on that front so you can finally take out these guys. Are they at war with anybody else? No. So it's a one front war. Oh, they are. They're at war with these guys, but they can't actually get in there. Looks like they want to be at war with McClick, but McClick's doing quite well. They're looking to be a larger player in the Chinese sphere, but we'll see if they can continue that, because the Indians have pushed in a little bit. Let's see if that continues. Oh, hey, Spain is in a civil war. We have Carlos Spain, led by the autocrats. We have the... Oh, Jesus Christ. We have the CNT, which is a socialist, radical socialist party. And we have the straight-up Kingdom of Spain, which, of course, is authoritarian democratic. May as well just be a monarchy. Pretty much is what it is. So you've got all of these. And there goes Tanatuva. Who are the Russians going after now? Who's their poor victim? Ruthenia. Finally somebody who's going to just take out these sons of bitches once and for all. The Austrians are just not able to friggin' do it because they're either too lazy or they... I don't know why. They just can't seem to do it. So come on, please. Same with Kiev. They can't walk into Minsk. They're too dumb to walk into the capital and take it over. So I think they'd probably fall. Oops. Ruthenia. They might not. Azerbaijan is their friend. That's funny. Yeah, because Azerbaijan doesn't exist anymore. Can't call somebody who's dead into the war. I'm curious to see who's going to win the Spanish Civil War. Oh, hey, what the hell? The French Kingdom just popped the hell up. When did they get here? What the heck? Germany, what are you doing? Why did you let the French Kingdom exist? What the fuck? What is your plan here? Who are you even at war with right now? Oh, those guys too. You just don't feel like crossing the river, or what? God's sakes. Oh, finally, the Japanese took that place over. I think the Japanese have a good chance of becoming the powerhouse. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is the Russians being overly powerful, or the Germans. I really don't want either of them to win again, but it's probably going to happen, let's be honest. The Ottoman Empire has been quite quiet. They're at war with Oman, but they're really not doing anything. They're kind of just sitting on the border, because they can't really go in between here, right, to go to war with them. So they have this small front. Oman only has the 1 unit defending. But they're either glitched. They look a little glitched. Poor Ottomans. Somebody will declare war on you soon, and then you'll have to fight. You dumb assholes. And the Austrian Empire declared war on Romania. German Empire finally declared war on the French Kingdom again. Hopefully this is the last we'll see of the French Kingdom. I'm hoping the Italians get more war score than the Germans, and they just envelop them fully. Because I know it's one of Kaiserreich's kind of things, that the French just come back infinitely. I'm hoping that doesn't just continue. Because I have played this in Kaiserreich before. A lot of different things are happening, though, to be fair. The Austrians were dead by now. Bulgarians were also dead at this point. I think even the Italians were murdered by a joint Austrian-German front. The Spanish Civil War did happen, and I believe it was the Kingdom won. So if the Kingdom doesn't win this time, then that's different. Oh, wow. Romania just got absolutely butt-raped. And now it's Bulgaria versus the Kingdom of Ukraine. I wonder who's going to win this one. Bulgaria does not look like they're doing all that well against the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians are definitely winning that front. It'd be interesting to see a very powerful Ukraine in Europe. That would be a very interesting one. Oh, hey, the Russians have finally gone to war against Finland. That's also something that happened a lot earlier. They declared war on Finland a lot earlier. Oh, yep, Kingdom of Spain was just taken, so it's Carlos Spain and the SCNT FIA, or FAI, I should say, and Portugal's been formed. So that's interesting. Oh, they actually signed a peace deal. Oh, well, never mind. I hope that doesn't continue as well, because that's one of the scripted events. So hopefully, like, Sweden or somebody declares war, and yeah. Oh, hey, what the hell? Oh, the U.S. just looks... Oh, my God, I feel bad for the Americans. Brazil is looking to be probably the powerhouse for South America, although Argentina is quite large as well. So what do we have in Brazil unit-wise? There is 17 units total in Brazil. In Argentina, 20. So it'll be a close fight when they finally do fight. It'll be a very close fight. I don't know who is the Caribbean Federation currently at war with. Who is this? I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Peru, I guess. I think. No, that's not Peru. That's not their flag. Who the hell is that? Who are they at war with? Peru. Oh, Australia. Oh, what? Australasian. That's interesting. So Australia has managed to attempt to navally invade them? From where? They look like they're invading from there. Oh, they own a lot of islands here, so they've already got here. So they're just fighting over the islands that are left. Flanders, Wallonia, and the French Kingdom were annexed. I wonder if they're going to come back, though. Italian Federation does own a considerable amount of land. How the fuck does Finland have Normandy? What the hell? Okay. That's a weird one. That's a very weird one. The French Kingdom just came back. So the land that the Italians don't take. So any land that the Germans take over, the French come back, and there's I would imagine with Kaiserreich they come back as a like a puppet of the Germans. So that's fucking annoying. Can somebody please take out the French Kingdom? I mean, they're probably never going to get back the lands that they have. The Austrians here will probably go to war with them next if they kill the Italians, which they look like they will, which is kind of sad for Italy. It was a good run, ended abruptly. Ukraine and Bulgaria just cannot seem to move the line here at all. It's not good. Sucks for them. Sucks for them. Looks like the Kingdom of Finland and Russia are not going to sign a white peace this time, I say, crossing my fingers. Here's hoping. The Germans just invaded Sweden for the first time. So they've just crossed from Copenhagen into the Swedish mainland here, near Malmo. Wow, they have a fuck ton of units going in there. Wow, they are very serious about this invasion. They really don't need that many units. Sweden does not have that many units to defend with. Oh my goodness, that is a scary thing. Sweden's at war with the French Kingdom. That would be nice if Sweden took that over. Anybody but Germany taking over the French Kingdom is welcome, because the French Kingdom will not come back with that scripted event. Oh. Chocolate milk. Friggin' delicious, I tell you. Helps your throat when you're talking for like 80 years. It's a good thing, I tell you. Now, I'm really kind of wondering... who's going to take the French Kingdom? Are the Austrians going to declare war on them? Or are we going to see Sweden fall before Italy? I'm really hoping we don't see Sweden fall first, and then the Germans just declare war on them again. I think that would be bad. I'm really glad that the French Kingdom is not at war with the Italians, because the Italians are stronger. I think that's a very, very good thing. The Russians are probably going to take this land here. Oh, no, the Italians will probably take it when Finland does fall, which was hopefully soon. I really hope it's soon. But, I mean, we'll see. So we have Empire of Japan here. Who are they at war with again? Oh, these guys here, but they can't actually Attack them. God damn it. Again, another nation I hope Russia quickly declares war on and takes out so the Japanese can not be in like a, you know, limbo state here. Do they even have any units in there? No. They have nothing. The Russians should declare war on them next. They're the by far the weakest nation within the Russian bloc. Like, they have no units. Oh my god, the Bulgarians pushed. What? I thought the Ukrainians had that. They had that line. Like, they were winning that line, but now they are about to lose Kiev. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's surprising. That is so surprising. Wow. Just wow. Well. They lost Kiev. Oh my goodness. I am genuinely very surprised. Wait, what? French Republic took 5 states. Oh, the French Republic. Whew, I thought it was the French Kingdom. I'm like, wait a minute. So those guys finally surrendered. Tripolitania here, who should be Libya. Oh my god, the Americans are gone. The Canadians have taken the vast majority of their land. Who are the Canadians at war with now? The Pacific states? That's good. They'll probably win. Yeah, they should win that conflict. They have a fair few units and stuff, but I think the Canadians have more. Oh, and they're at war with the Mexicans. So, yeah, they're going to lose that war to the Canadians and the Mexican combined force. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, hey, New England formed. Does New England have troops? That's who the Canadians are going after next. I'm telling you that right now. Calling that. I'm calling that. Caribbean Federation is invading Brazil, who is also being invaded by the Argentina. Good chance Argentina will become the powerhouse of South America for once, rather than Brazil. That's actually a nice change. It's Brazil in every other playthrough I've had. South America's been dominated by Brazil, and then whoever North America chooses as their victor. It's been Canada twice now. Or once now, I should say. Though this time they're looking quite good. But whoever takes over North America generally takes over the South American victor. Because the South American victor, they may even have more units, but they're usually not as well equipped, and they're usually not as strong, so they usually get wiped out. The civil war here in Spain is still going on. The socialists look like they're winning, kind of barely. Oh shit, hello. Portugal! What do you own that's keeping you alive? Oh, I see. You're, okay. Oh, South Africa, please hurry the fuck up and kill them. Oh my goodness. Did they move their capital somewhere? Oh my god, really? Really? Portugal, are you fucking serious? Like, are you actually fucking shitting me? Honestly. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we have the Spanish Civil War. Let's see here. Where's Carlos, Spain? There it is. Carlos, Spain is very close to capitulating, actually. Oh my goodness. I am surprised at how close they are to dying. That's probably because of that whole Portuguese incursion. I wonder if they're like less so if I, no. They lose Burgos, they're gonna surrender. So it looks like the CNTFAI, which is the communist faction Spain, is probably gonna victor here, which is interesting. The French Kingdom is now at war with the Italian Federation, which I'm ticked off at, because just fuck. It's annoying, and I hope the Austrians take way more land than the French and then go to war with the French and just take them out, honestly. Like, that's disgusting. The French have died many, many times over. Like, it's over, France. Just stop. Oh, shit, Sweden now is at war with the Russians. That's going to end that. Oh, good. They took out that... Oh my god, there's another one in there. Can't Russia just take that? Like, seriously? Please? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. The Japanese aren't at war with that faction yet. They're down here. They're still doing okay. Or, they're trying. They're trying their best. Asia's such a mess. Oh my god. What if... Just look at it. Look at it. It's interesting to not see, like, a China. You know what I mean? Like, even in the base game, there is a China, at least. There's a few factions, but, you know. It's just kind of crazy. But, yeah, we're getting down kind of in nations and stuff here. They're really kind of beating each other up. So I'm probably going to pause it here and then come back when there's only a few nations and stuff like that, just so the video doesn't drag on too long. So I will be back in a second. Hey guys, welcome back. So we're down to the very powerful German Empire, Empire of Japan, and the Russian Republic. However, both Japan and the Germans are at war with the Russian Republic, and they are not doing well at holding their lines. The Germans are very slowly grinding towards Moscow. They have pushed back Russia from about here, where my mouse is coming down. So they pushed them back into Ukraine. I think they have taken Kiev. Oh yeah, they well took Kiev, and they're getting closer and closer to Moscow. They will change their capital from Moscow once it is lost, but it's quite the grind here for the Germans, more so because the Russian main force is in Europe. They're also attacking through Scandinavia quite successfully, though albeit slower of an attack, and there's some fighting going on in the Caucasus here as well. That's not going as well for Germany, but it's a distraction. So, and then you have the Empire of Japan, which is doing very little pushing, if any at all, in the north. They're more or less on a defensive measure, but they're doing some major pushing in India. So Russia controlled all of India. In fact, they controlled pretty much to this point here, border down to where, pardon me, Burma currently exists, somehow. Strangely. Okay, they were taken out a while ago, but whatever. But yeah, pretty much from the Burma line here up to where this front ends along the Himalayan border here with that river. So yeah, they've taken a crap ton of land. In Africa, we have Somalia and the Union of South Africa absolutely sandblasting the once very powerful French Republic, but now flailing around trying to survive French Republic. They had, the French Republic basically went down because the Ottoman Empire, before they obviously, as you can see here, capitulated, had declared war on them and had actually pretty much encircled and destroyed a good, I'd say close to half of the French Republic's army in Alexandria port. Just slaughtered them alive. So when Somalia and the Union of South Africa jointly declared war on the French Republic, because now they were weaker, instead of declaring war, you know, oh Jesus, on each other, they declared war on the French Republic, which was overwhelmed by the joint force. So yeah, Brazil has taken Brazil and is now at war with the Union Plata, which is Argentina. This is going to be an interesting battle that we probably won't see the end of, to be totally honest. Same with, like, North America in general. It's pretty much just a slog. The Commonwealth of Canada still has quite a bit of its army potential, and they're defending their border. You have the American Union state, though, that joined the battle not that long ago. That might save the Canadians, but pretty much as soon as Mexico falls and New England probably falls after this fact, they look like they're preparing for war, and I would imagine they're correct in the fact that the Union States will declare war on them after the Mexicans fall. The Canadians will get wiped out by the victor of that fight, because they are not in any position to fight a overly powerful American Union. So yeah, it'll be either American Union most likely against, I'm gonna guess, Argentina for North America, but I don't think we'll ever see that fight. Same with Africa. Once the French Republic falls, I imagine Somalia and the Union of South Africa will declare war on each other. My personal bets are on Somalia. They're better equipped and have a much larger military, but you never know. We've seen upsets before. So, as you can see, the Germans still slogging slowly, very, very slowly towards Moscow. But I'm going to continue it and see, because the Empire of Japan and German Empire will probably declare war on each other after this, or at least at some point after this. Not sure what the hell's going on there with Iraq. But yeah, so at some point they're going to declare war on each other. I want to see who is going to victor there. I probably won't, because this is going to be a long fight with the Russian Republic already. We're in 1944, probably going to be at least 1946, 48, because the Russians will move their capital from Moscow, probably somewhere like Tashkent. So it's going to be pretty deep into Russian territory. So, and they're not going to lose their military capabilities for quite some time. They have a crap ton of manpower, so they're not going to lose that. The biggest thing they have is they do have a lot more political power than the Germans. The Germans are not exactly very stable, which is why when the Ottomans fell, they split into all that thing. Of course, Kaiserreich script, which means that this region will just permanently just be declared war on forever and ever more, which is really fucking annoying, but whatever. I'm hoping that once the French Republic falls, you know, Somalia or the Union, whoever wins, will just eventually take out all these nations and have them piss off. Because honestly, it's just going to be annoying to watch, you know, the Turks and the Germans fight over and over and over and over. It's very annoying. The French kingdom finally capitulated to somebody other than the Germans, so they lost that, though the Romanian Republic still exists, and they have a unit, and the Germans can always just go to war with them immediately after whoever they declared war on before, so it's just really freaking annoying with the Kaiserreich scripts. I know it's kind of unavoidable. I'm not sure if it's fixable. If it is fixable, Battle Royale developer and Kaiserreich developer, please get together and fix it, because you both have some very popular mods going on. But yeah, Japan is just destroying the Russians. I feel, oh, excuse me, I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad for the Russians at this point, but I'm going to see if it does not crash. Oh man, the Persians might actually take some land. They won't have much war score, if any war score, but Syria, you're not at war with them. What? Persian Empire, you were at war. Oh, you're not at war with Russia. I thought they were. Okay, never mind. I thought they were at war with the Russians, but they are not. They're at war with Thailand, which is down here. It's a puppet of Japan, or it's supposed to be. But anyway, I'm going to pause it there. This may be the end of the video, because when large nations fall, and the split up happens, it freezes briefly, and this is by far the largest nation. Like, it was freezing when Spain finally fell and the Ottomans fell. And the Ottomans only controlled the Arabian Peninsula here, and Turkey itself, of course, and semi into Libya in the French Republic when they actually fell. So the Russians, owning what they own and what they used to own, could crash it, maybe. It's crashed once, but only once, which is pretty good. But this could be the end of the video. If so, Empire of Japan, German Empire are the two probable victors here. What the fuck? Well, that's a strange one. Okay. Okay. What do they want? Some land in America? I don't know. That's a strange one. But anyway, thank you much for watching. If that's the case. If not, then I'll see you in a second. And yeah, I guess you'll know with the length of the video. Alright, we are back, and finally, the German Empire declared war on Japan. They are the two strongest nations by far in the Eurasian African sphere. The French Republic is fairly strong, but I would definitely not put them on par with either of these two. The Empire of Japan has been at war with the French Republic for a little while. Look at these armies. Oh my god. I think Japan's worse. Yeah, oh my good lord. What the fuck, Japan? What the actual fuck? But yeah, the German Empire is at war with Mongolia, but the Empire of Japan declared war on the German Empire. I think that's how it went, but I'm not totally sure. They're fairly even, but I think the Germans have this one, if I'm honest. It depends on how aggressive each of them are. They've been very passive in their last couple of wars. I tried to get this area wiped out, but it just keeps reforming. No matter who I get to attack it, or whoever attacks it, like, yeah. The French Republic took out Turkey one time, and then the Germans took it out another time, and they just keep coming back. And it's 1950, and it's happened like 3 or 4 times. Nobody's touched it right now, at least yet. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if the Japanese can hold out. It doesn't look very good, as you can see. They're losing land there. The few fights they are fighting, they are losing. I'm surprised the Germans don't take out Mongolia and just be done with it completely. I'm surprised they don't. The Germans are also fighting in Indochina, Vietnam here. They look like they're doing actually pretty damn good. They're winning their fights near Hanoi. These two fights, unfortunately, they're not. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Germans lose some of their territorial possessions and stuff. But they're doing quite well out of their area that was in India, which wasn't too much, but apparently it's enough to launch an attack from. And I don't imagine the Japanese Navy's not very good from what I can see, because the Japanese are at war with, oh, fucking good lord, they are at war with the French, and as you can see here, the French have been winning a few battles along here. There's a few that they've lost, but there's most of them here they've actually been winning. So yeah, the Japanese Navy is not the best Navy in the world by a long shot. I feel bad. Poor sons of bitches. But yeah, not the best Navy. It looks like the Empire of Japan this could be their, fucking hell. So many goddamn armies. It's so laggy to choose them, but they are definitely not winning this fight, and I don't think they're going to come back and be able to push back. They just don't have the army numbers. They don't have the divisions. Yeah, even from this area here, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Tsingtao. The Germans are actually pushing. So I think the Empire of Japan is no more, and I think victory goes to the German Empire. So Europe has dominated 3-2 or 2-1, however you want to look at it. The Germans have dominated twice now. This is the second time. So yeah, Germany, definitely the strongest nation in Kaiserreich, as very obviously shown here. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will have a different mod for you next time. And yeah, peace.